Hello, everyone. So I'm going to tell you guys my experience as an intern. I started my internship when I was sophomore, so pretty much really early. And I'll be graduating in 2 quarters from now, which is going to be spring. And my first intern was in National Cathedral. I stayed there for like 3 months or so. It was unpaid, which I would definitely recommend. Just take, unpaid internship at first. I know people say, you don't want to work for free, but your first, it could be like paid, which is actually better, or unpaid, just for the experience. And I did a lot of posters. Mainly, I use a lot of InDesign. I did books, like a guidebook, such and all. And then my second one, which I'm in right now, I started like last year. So it's like a year and 2 months now. It's paid intern, which I didn't know first. I got it from the school. The job fair they were just standing there, and I was like, okay, what is this? And I was just like, okay, I just grabbed it, and the next thing you know, I had an interview. I didn't have any idea like what exactly. I thought I was going to be doing a lot of magazine, like inside layout, but it's more like ad marketing media, which is one of the top conservative up-to-date news. And they have like political cartoons. And recently they got like freedom cards, which is just conservative greeting cards where you can send out email. And they also own magazine as well, and which I'm going to be talking about. And Hot Air, which it's like a blog, which they also own the Hot Air as well, which mainly is like conservative Republican views. And this is one of my first cover that I did, which you guys can actually see it here. You can pass it. It's in my office is actually really close by here. My manager, he's over there, and the other graphic design is just me, so it's only 3 of us. We do the cover. So we give samples to our main boss, and then after they pick it, and they pick which one they like, and then we can go from there. And this is one of the cover. I give out like 10 or 15 different samples. And actually, with this picture, also, it was kind of hard to edit it on Photoshop. I mainly use a lot of Photoshop while working here, so it's really good experience, like cleaning photos. And this is one of my other concepts, that I did. And also, I had to go back in Illustrator and work on it. And then that's the inside spread. It's just sometimes they'll ask you to do like some type of like really quick ad or anything. So I just did that on Photoshop. And this is my second one. I was pretty much in charge of the typography part of the year. And this one is the other one, is December issue, which is kind of big one because toward the end, and that was my other manager, and this is what I did. So I did mine with the white background and like whole information, and I did the top area and the bottom over here. She had a darker background, so they wanted to use the white background for mine to put on hers, which this is what she did. But they end up going with that one. And also was actually featured on Fox News as well.
You step off the straight and narrow and you don't know where you are. Use the needle of your compass.
Damn, no kidding.
She's so dreamy. Sorry.
Let me see
This is out now, by the way. Town Hall, right? You can get it anywhere. Dana,
Anywhere
Karina?
Town Hall is sold.
Anywhere, yes.
Let me see it.
Did you mention me?
Can I see the middle?
No,
Can
I did
see
the article
centerfold?
before we started.
And this is the other one also did part of it. Sometimes we don't, like, it could be like 3 people. I'll be in charge of that. Or if they like something that I did sample, they probably would like the additional information that I did over here, and then this would be another person, and that would be another person. So it can vary. Not all the time. It could be like one person did everything, but majority you can get the whole full cover by yourself as well. All of them, it can, if it looks good, everything. And then this one is next month, and I just did the top bar, and they kind of like this, so they want to actually use that. And of course, Photoshop cleaning is really essential anywhere you go. Like not having a lot of spots around, and actually using refine edge tool is actually really important. That's like a lifesaver tool. And this is one of my other cover that actually I did everything, and which is this one. And this is actually one of my favorite ones. Like I can actually, because you can't use certain fonts, but with this one, it's kind of like education, college. So I kind of play with typography. Ms. Rodriguez's class, I learned a lot. So definitely her class is really essential, and take it really serious. And also the typewriter book, Type Primer, that's really good book as well. And we also do ads for our website, townhall.com. And this is like in-house ad. We also have cartoon, daily cartoon we have. So we have to like promote. This is one of the, this is actually magazine ads, sorry, that I did. Just got everything together and still using legible font, but still like cartoon lookish. And then also putting the QR code. So it was actually good advertising and good, traffic for the website. And this is the other one I did last month for the magazine ad. So we get clients from like different companies. They call us, which we have sales team there. And if they want some ad, we can like design it in-house here. And this is one of the company that I did. And also I just used 2 fonts, Archer and Bedoni. And this is magazine ad as well, what it was before, and I did that version, but still keeping the same information. And that's what I did, that one. And also different versions. And this is our YouTube channel. So since using image was kind of hard, so I just play with typography and just people actually work with us here. I just listed their name. It's just kind of make it a little bit interesting to look at, just using typography. And sometimes we have also a YouTube channel, so I did a background for the YouTube page. This is a while back as well. And this is also sign up email, so when you go in the website, this is a while back, and there's like a section where you can actually click and then put your email, but this is just the background that I did. And this is for our sales team. We have media kit and the cover. I was in charge coming up with some concepts, and we end up using that one, the bottom. And we also have web ads. Like I said earlier, like we get clients and then they ask us to make ad. And this was like similar to the original what they have. And I just did that version for them, but they want it to look really ugly. So, it's just really frustrating. But this is actually my first ad that I did when I started at Town Hall. But they want to keep the same look, the same look. It's just maybe changing. It has like a little bit of double lines, but it looks the same. I just changed the font, and they still want to keep the banana, but I just did this in gradient mesh real quick, and so they actually end up going with that one. So Yeah, I know. There's other ads from different companies as well, and this is the same thing. It's just this is where it was kind of actually quick. And sometimes you get like projects in like a short amount of period. So I think working fast, just get a habit with it because it's really important. Especially a design firm, it's much headache there. Also, there's snapshots of the ad on top. So this is actually the website it looks like. So, and more ads for Michelle back. And there's my other favorite ad, the GOB primary. So we had to come up with some quick ad for the vote. And I just come up with all this interesting concept. They kind of liked it. And some more. And this is promoting our books as well, which I'm going to be talking about next one. And there's also the other section for Obama. And like with web, you see like advertising on the sides, on top bar. There's like different sizes, so we have to like if they ask us to do ads, we have to like do every different sizes. So yeah. And this is like a sign up box where I had to do a design. But I'm not in charge of the coding, which Richmond, we have our office there, and they do the coding there. And I also do some flash quick ads, but I don't have it with me. That's okay. Yeah, this is some book. We also, if you subscribe with our magazine, you get a free book. So, and we trying to advertise our like book and like on our website and some other websites as well. And this is a couple of the different sizes. And this is also when you come up on the, certain links, there's like always the ad pop up, and this is one of the size. And there's another book as well. And there's, yeah, this, like when I was saying, like it just popped out like that. Huh?
Each of these you have designed.
Yeah. And this is Freedom Cards, which is also a new website that my company just own, also conservative politics related. Any greeting cards. Could be politics or other. That's it. Do you guys have any question?
So as far as like the magazine cover and stuff you did, like how long would you get?
I think picking out the images is like the hardest thing because really, they're really serious about picking images. So they give us time period like 3 days or like 4 days just to come up with the images, and then we just start designing, and then we give them a concept. So I mean, they give us, sometimes it could be like a rush. It'd be like, oh, next day or, but yeah.
Where do you get the images?
We subscribe with iStock images and ThinkStock, but and AP images as well. Yeah, so with iStock, we get credits. So but AP images we have, which majority of our inside pages we get our images from as AP. So we get good deal from AP, and we can get Getty images, which is this one. It was like $700 for this picture. 700. But actually, there's one cover. Actually, was like 2,000, and my manager, she didn't know like it cost that much, and it's just that's not gonna happen again. But they liked it and they bought it. So yeah. So sometimes like with this one, it didn't really cost a lot. It was just iStock, so it worked out. But yeah, I mean we can get it from different places, you know, but it's good to have like from AP because there's a lot of sources as well. Okay.
How long have you been with them?
It's just turned a year and 2 months. So it's literally is actually a 3 months period intern, but I stayed there and just they kept me until I graduate until I get a job. But I mean, I can't work there because there's only one graphic design, one web design can only be there, and then intern, which I am. Yeah. Yeah.
What programs do you use the most?
Photoshop. So it's like, yeah, I can actually teach it now. But yeah, I feel more comfortable using Photoshop. Majority of the stuff is photo related, so I have to use Photoshop to edit, and it's a good experience as well. Yeah, definitely get an internship now if you guys don't have it. But when I went to, I had to actually interview with this design firm place, and when I told them, you know, they really like my work and stuff, but they also asked me, oh, did you have experience in design firm? Because it's a little bit different what you do in design firm and like other places. It's good to have internship with design firms because it's like more pressure. It's like you get a lot of different projects. So I would definitely recommend if you guys think about getting like internship with design firms. Yeah. And also like get into web, like just know how a little bit web works. You don't have to be like really super coder, but just having a little bit of experience in web and HTML emailing, that's also something like a couple of design firms I have seen that they want you to be experienced with. Yeah, it's really important. Not only Illustrator, Photoshop, but other stuff.
How did you find out about this internship?
Job fair. So it was just, I was actually about to leave, and then they were just like standing there. I was like, oh, okay, let me just take them. And then next thing you know, I just got an interview. But I didn't know that I was going to be paid, so I was like, oh, that's even better.
Yeah. I have another question. So the internship that I'm doing now, it's a lot of restricted work in a way. Like it's, you know, they don't want anything too edgy or anything like that. You know, I'll play with fonts and then they'll go, oh no, bring it back a notch. Do you ever have that issue?
First, when I started, yeah, like certain colors, it's really, you can't use like pink, you know, pink. Yeah, the other intern, he used to use a lot of like pinkish bright colors, but yeah,
Well, political, that doesn't make
yeah, I know. So, but by the time like you know what colors you can use, like green, there's no green, yellow, no. Mainly like red, blue, and black and white. Yeah, that's pretty much the main colors what like conservative are. So, and they're really picky with like, I mean, they kind of like fun stuff too, but also like, you know, like using decorative font. They kind of like what I did over here, like using broken like fonts. So, yeah. Oh. Yeah, I can give it to you if you want.
Oh, no, the magazine.
Oh, yeah. If you want, you can take it.
Thank you.
No problem. No more questions? Okay.
No, I actually have a question.
Yeah.
I'm actually getting ready to start applying for internships.
Okay.
And I know that they ask for portfolio, but it's like I'm not sure of like where to post my portfolio, like my work, like the Behance site or maybe use a Tumblr blog to post my stuff. Like I'm not sure.
You can
how I post
actually. There's like a website. You know. It's not, you can make your own, but it's not, you don't have to do the coding. It's Wix.com.
Yeah.
That's another one. And Behance also, it takes time to do that. But also you can actually put it like sometimes on your business Facebook page, like other sources. Dribble, also another one, like you can put. Like Twitter too, like sometimes just trying to connect with people and like trying to put your stuff in there. Like I have my own Twitter account, just strictly like design. So anything I post there is like design related, web related, and I only talk to like designers, such and all.
It can be good to have multiple, I think too, like especially because there are certain jobs I found, they say like, you know, you need to know how to do Facebook and things like that.
Right.
So for that, you might want to do the Tumblr and you show them that. And then for other ones, you might want to do Behance because they're a little less, you know.
Yeah, I don't have Tumblr, but it's just.
I do that for my crafts. I have
Yeah.
a craft blog
Okay.
that I put on
That
my
works too,
website.
because you can put it different sizes. But Wix.com, I started, I just didn't get a chance to finish it, but that's a good one too. Yeah.
So you design each of these?
With this magazine, I have like some ads that I did inside. Like, there's one of that.
This is your second internship?
Yeah.
What was the first one?
National Cathedral. Yeah.
Did you like that one?
Yeah, it was really good. Like, a lot of publication. Like, yeah. I mean, I didn't know a lot of print production, and when I had my internship, because it was like really long time ago. So when I was like sophomore. So yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much for coming in.
Oh, no problem. Thank you for inviting me.